So this is a story that I first of all, I've never done a reaction, and I wanted to get your guys' reaction. I have 17 minutes of video clips from a lady who basically set her business on fire because of her TDS. Her name is Tiffany. It's spelled non-traditionally, of course. She has great support from her ex-husband. She's a single mother of 3, I believe.
Of course she is. Of
She
course she
has
is.
she has a nose piercing, and fingernails that are like, the daggers you would expect on some kind of a freak show.
Now, mate, look, some Talons are. I will defend Talons. Yeah, mate, I'll defend Talons.
Okay, well, we're gonna take a look at the Talons.
I'll take a look, but I'll defend Talons, mate.
All
I'll
right.
defend Talons, right, all day, every day.
She is a fount of buzzwords without any details. She is everything you expect from somebody with TDS. So it is extraordinarily strange. It is uncomfortable, but the video's down below. You can play it and pause it as you wish.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, because I want to see your guys' reactions because this chick is nut bar.
All right, let's have a watch then.
Okay, so
Karen with a capital K.
Need one of you creators that make the t-shirts with the sayings and the shit on it. I'm going to need you to make me.
This is like post-election day.
This white woman did not vote for Trump because I do not want to be associated with the 52.
She's got herpes on her lip.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you can get that from many things. So I don't want to judge, but single mother, 3 kids, divorce,
still herpes,
maybe.
% of fucking women that voted for that racist, homophobic, misogynistic piece of shit. I need that. I am grieving this morning. I am somber.
I don't want to rag on her looks too much, but mate, she's got so much filler on her lips. She can barely emote with them. Like, they're barely moving. They're like, it's just one solid lump.
She definitely had a nose job.
She's had some work done.
She's had some work done, yeah. As Chris indicated, the eyebrows are definitely repositioned.
Yeah.
Just like the Joker.
Yeah, I don't want to bang on about it too much, just because it's pretty low brow, but still.
Women, stop doing this kind of crap to yourselves.
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's not that low brow because she got high brows. Way anyway, let's keep.
That's the name of her salon.
That the
Voyage or whatever, right there on the TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's in the reddest part of Idaho, and Idaho's a red state.
Amazing. What an idiot. Let's
Country is entering its most dangerous and unpredictable time in our nation's history, and we're not
at war yet.
Not optimistic about the next 4 years, but all we can do is move forward. But I think it's going to be a dangerous, unpredictable time in our country. And I mourn and grieve for every single community that will be affected by this monster that just took office.
Just to throw it out there, it's good that the next 4 years will be unpredictable because it shows deregulation. Deregulation is there's a direct correlation with deregulation and wealth creation. So enjoy all the money that's about to be made in the States because deregulation helps everything. All the red tape and government nanny state bollocks that you've been having to deal with for so long. It's good. It's good that that's gone. Yes, it's good that it's going to be a little bit unpredictable. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But also correct me, because I do believe China moved closer to Taiwan. I do believe China buddied up with Russia. I do believe Russia invaded Ukraine. I do believe North Korea also invaded Ukraine. Tell me what was so unpredictable. What was so going so well with Biden? Just go throw that out there. Were we not having dangerous times?
We were.
No, yeah, I think so.
And I think this. She's shooting this in her car, so I imagine it's reverse for those of you in the chat that noticed that things moved about a bit. So,
She's brainwashed.
Yeah,
yeah.
So that's where I stand. And if you're one of those gloating about it today, I don't like you. I see you. You're probably in my life. I don't like you, but that's where we're at. So we will see where we go from here. So I'm still angry, and I'm a hot mess because I'm still angry.
What's the point of those nails?
I'm angry and I'm a hot mess. And I'm a hot mess because I'm angry. What? So you can't shower because you're angry? What's wrong with you, love?
And here's the thing you do. You turn on and give everybody your feelings.
God, these people, so insufferable.
Listen to what I have to say. It's important.
God.
She's getting the attention right now. All the attention she ordered. Yeah.
This is true.
I have to see one more person. I just saw one. She used to be one of my favorite creators, but not anymore. And she was literally gaslighting and screaming at her audience, how dare you call me a monster because I voted for Trump. I go to gay pride parades and I stand up for racism, and I say to my kids, you don't just witness it, you say no, don't say that. But then voted for Trump, and she's literally gaslighting her audience and just demeaning them because they think that she's a monster for voting for someone. And if you voted for a monster, you are okay with racism, and you are okay with homophobia, and you are okay with sexually assaulting women and children, by the way.
By the way, she has a potty mouth, and she's opening herself up for defamation 3 ways to Sunday in almost every one of her videos.
I don't think no one's going to see.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying.
Did anyone else see Trump sniffing kids or talking about rubbing leg hair in the pool?
Yeah.
Okay, just curious.
That wasn't something I saw.
And again, I mean, those talons that you seem to admire, dude, she's gonna scratch her brain if she tries to pick her nose.
Mate, I still defend talons, all right? I don't give a shit. I still defend talons. Right?
Yeah, if you want to put those on to scratch my back, hey, go for it.
Hey now,
mate, there you go. Culture, mate. You're uncultured with these talon business.
I am. Dude, have you ever heard her? Dude, listen. Imagine what she sounds like typing on a keyboard. You'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Not imagining anything to do with an office.
Yeah,
talons are not.
Yeah, those aren't office nails.
No, mate.
That's a good question. How does she wipe her butt?
You are those things.
I don't care.
She uses a bidet.
Point blank. Period. So if the shoe fucking fits, wear it with your whole fucking foot, Cinderella. So if the shoe fucking fits, wear it with your whole fucking foot, Cinderella.
She does this a lot, you'll find out. She's crazy.
What's crazy is the same people that are offended by...
Is that
a lot of work she's had done, it?
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
That's a lot.
She got a shark fin of skin on the back of her head, probably, where they pulled her back.
I just want to throw it out there. I might like long nails on women. This woman's not attractive. Just to clarify.
Oh, she's got some commentary for you. Wait till we get a little deeper in there, Mister. You're not attractive.
Let's keep watching for a bit then.
What I said are the same people sending me hate based in racism, homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, and misogyny. Like, that's the wild part. Like, you're offended that I called you racist, homophobic, and
that's hateful.
And yet you send me hate with all of that stuff in it.
Oh my god!
And what's even more sad, this is what I thought about all day. What's more sad is I was talking to actually one of my followers, and he's like, well, what if, like, just imagine if you were black. And I was like, I couldn't imagine, because I have the privilege of having the color of skin that I have, and I know that, and I'm trying to unpack and unlearn all of that. And I am so sad that people have to exist with this hatred, and they can't get away from it because they can't take off their skin. And it makes me so sad. And then it makes me sad for the LGBTQ because they get hate all of the time. All of the time.
She is
I've
sad.
been sent some pretty vile shit today based in homophobia, and I can't imagine how they must feel all the time dealing with all of this. And that's what makes me the most sad. It makes me sad that people have to deal with this on a daily basis. And it's the lack of empathy. Like, I don't understand.
Gosh, she's so
how someone can have
boring.
Empathy
Yeah.
for that.
Vapid and boring.
And recognize that.
Are
Nice.
all trans women
Charisma.
like this? Are all trans women like this?
Careful.
I've seen so much, and I don't want to just stand by.
This woman has no
and
charisma at
say their
all.
shit.
No, hurry up.
I'm done. So
She's done.
I don't think she's done.
And if that
No,
No.
we have a good 8 more minutes of her. I think.
Amazing.
Oh no!
Okay, so
that I will.
so somebody tells her she's
I
going to
lose
lose her
my
business because she's gone on about this nonsense for so long. This is a businesswoman, I'm using quotes, that's been in the salon business for 22 years. Okay, that's her background.
She's going to lose her business if she thinks she's made up pretty and she has a salon. I mean, if you run a salon, you're supposed to look good all the time, right? Is she hanging upside down like a bat? What are we looking at here?
No.
So she actually has an actual brick and mortar store.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We'll get there. The next we actually see inside of it. Yeah,
let's listen.
Because I posted this and this and this, and I made a video that said, if you support a racist, misogynist, homophobic, rapist, and you're okay with it, then you are those things. I guess I lose my business. But I don't think that's going to happen. And as my ex-husband always tells me, just because
her ex-husband.
the ignorant and the hateful are the loudest group does not mean they're the majority.
Yeah, we just found that out with leftist retards, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, we literally just found that out, didn't we? You hateful, just spiteful little dickheads. We found that out. You weren't the majority. Yeah, we found that out, love. God.
I just want
to more people.
I just want to remind you all real quick. Her best friend is her ex-husband. That's her rock.
Yeah.
That's her support system. And I'm going, your ex-husband? You're not well.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Who are willing to stand up for human rights, then there are hateful people in this world.
And she's one of
So
them.
to all the lovely, lovely people who are supporting me in my video and in my stance, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hello.
Okay, this one's lengthy. This gives you her background. I'm going to cut this because you're going to want to get towards the end of this.
I'll introduce myself a little bit.
But she talks about her mental illness and her thinking about not being alive anymore kind of situations.
Wow,
stuff
she has
like
a mental illness? I never would have guessed by what I've seen so far.
I'm just
We're
saying,
not professionals, Nick. It's okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is the kind of car video that annoys me, but we'll try to skip past the nonsense that it is, jumping it forward a bit.
She looks a little healthier here.
Okay, let's go ahead and hit play from there. We should be
She
good.
got some sleep finally.
Yeah, maybe.
So this is me suffering the consequences of my own actions. I just had a client send her husband into my salon and demand a refund for gift cards pre-purchased because of my stance that if you support a racist, homophobic, misogynist, rapist, and you're okay with those things because you supported them, that you are in fact those things. And she was so offended by that she said that she did not feel comfortable coming to my salon anymore. And he demanded, and I said, I don't give refunds on gift cards, but he was just being rude. And so I didn't want to deal with him anymore. And I didn't want to deal with them anyway, because I knew that whole family were Trump supporters, because I've been doing her for 15 years. I've been to her family functions and family events. She's given me gifts over the years. Like, she was a very good client. And I knew that she was Republican, which I don't have a problem with you being a Republican. I have a problem with you wanting to strip human rights away from people.
Okay, I had to pause it because these are people she knows. She has a
Horrible
good
woman.
relationship with.
Yeah. Horrible woman, gets invited to family events and things, has gifts from this individual, and is just like, you know what, you voted for the wrong person, so fucking die in a corner. Like, you're an awful person.
She's lunatic. lunatic.
This is where we're at. It's just peak tribalism. It's awful. It's absolutely awful.
Hey, and Nick, this is the kind of women you date, right?
No. Lol. I mean, I definitely deal with crazy, but not this kind.
All right.
Maybe they didn't have herpes on their lips as well, but
no.
And now it's become evidently clear that Project 2025 was the agenda, and I will stand up for human rights and suffer those consequences, because I will stand up for interracial marriage. I will stand up for same-sex marriage. I will stand up for every right of every trans person in this country. I will stand up for the rights of women and being able to decide their own bodily autonomy for themselves. I will stand up for those basic human rights. And if I lose a client because I stand up for human rights and you are offended, which, by the way, if you're offended that I said that, you might want to do some inner work, because the racism and the homophobia and the misogyny in this country is so deeply ingrained in your subconscious that you are unwilling to understand anything. Then I can't understand you. So if you want to not be my client anymore because I stand up for human rights, like I said in my video, if the shoe fucking fits, wear it with your whole foot, Cinderella.
Well, yeah. So over half of the country, I guess, is
one of my clients today.
Oh, hang on.
Does she require a vaccination before you come into her salon?
Probably.
I don't know.
She does. Yeah.
I don't know, but I promise you're going to want to hear this one. So.
Oh boy.
With your whole foot, Cinderella.
All right, there we go.
She loves that
Dropping
line.
like flies. I lost one of my clients today, who clearly was a Trump supporter. And they sent me a message. They never cancel their appointment. They don't have the courage to cancel their appointment, and it's just
courage. Now we're cowards.
But anyway, she messaged me after I had messaged her, like, hey, I had you down at 3, just making sure you're on your way. I'm making sure you're okay. And she wrote back, "Dear Tiffany," spelled my name wrong, "I am so sorry that this last election has upset you so much as to elicit the hateful public post you made on TikTok. Not once, but twice. I have really thought highly about you, and your posts have broken my heart. Since you have made it clear how you feel about anyone who doesn't share your opinion, I feel you have left no opinion but for me to move on. I wish you the best, and I am terribly sorry."
That's nice.
Very thoughtful. Very thoughtful.
Just continuing to lose clients, and I would rather go work at Chipotle, and I was not lying when I said that I was headed to my Chipotle interview, because I did apply to Chipotle, because I'm not going to ask for a handout, and it's been a rough year. I'm a single mom, and my ex-husband does help me out a lot during this time because I refuse to ask for help.
That's Biden.
But I would rather go and do what I need to do and work at Chipotle after my 22-year career in this industry, and refuse to let people feel comfortable in my space.
It's not your space.
Racism,
dickhead,
homophobia, and misogyny, and a rapist. I would rather go work there than have people feel comfortable in my space.
It's not your space.
And that mentality.
They are paying for your space.
Again,
to be theirs during that hour.
I am,
or however long it is,
suffering the consequences of my own actions. But I stand by what I
20 years of building a business just up in flames because she got TDS. What a spaz.
But she's like accepting spaz. Yeah, but she's accepting the consequences of her actions, but still blaming everybody else. So it's like, what are you doing? And like, yeah, she went and got an interview over at Chipotle, and I'm thinking the first thing I would do as the manager of that Chipotle is look at the talons and be like, how is that going to work for making burritos and burrito bowls?
Yeah.
And and then I would, I think there's some other physical things I'd be a little not super happy about, and it's just like, thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You think she
sorry.
would serve me with this hat on, or spit in the food, or throw it at me? There's no way. This woman's crazy.
And again,
we have
and
a
for
mental
those of
health
you,
crisis.
Yeah, for those of you that joined us late, a lot of questions in the chat. This is a woman that owns a salon. She's in the deepest, reddest part of Idaho, a state that's already pretty deeply red. And she has gone full on TDS since the election. And she basically has driven a huge chunk of her clients away. Yeah, so it's bad. It's bad.
Absolutely stand by what I said. And so if you see me working at Chipotle as a business owner and a salon owner of 22 years, say hi. Be kind.
Say hi. Be kind.
Unlike me.
Yeah.
She should have taken business advice from Michael Jordan when he said, you know what? I'm not saying anything about politics of anything because you know what? Republicans buy shoes just like Democrats buy shoes.
Yeah.
Because this life is fucking hard.
Let's keep this in.
So Trump basically gave
Now she's going to insult you all.
small men the ability and the courage to be misogynistic and hateful and say shit like your body, my choice, and you won't have a choice, and you will bear my child whether you like it or not. And the comments are
Okay. So all of her claims are based on baloney sausage, easily disprovable, and she never cites any examples. She's basically the mainstream media, and she has no clarity. So everything's a buzzword. Everything sounds like it's coming out of MSNBC. She literally could do Rachel Maddow's job.
Yeah.
It's TikTok. I mean, come on.
Sure.
so gross. The things that men say to women are so gross.
Okay.
And I don't know why more men don't come to defense of women. I don't know why men witness aggressions towards women and they just stand idly by and do nothing. I don't understand it, because in my many years of existing as a woman, I've only had it happen twice where I went to a man and expressed that I was uncomfortable, or this man was making me uncomfortable, or this man did something, where they actually stood up to them. Most of the time, men just shrug it off like, oh, that's your problem, or you can take care of yourself, which I fucking can. But I don't understand why more men don't have the courage to stick up to these small men who think that they can do whatever they want and say whatever they want to women. And I'm fucking sick of it. I just fucking delete and block these comments. I don't even entertain them, but it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're fucking gross, lady.
Uh-oh, what if she doesn't?
No. Okay. So this one you're gonna love, and this is the last one, thank goodness. But I'm glad I skipped the big long one in the middle. But she is unhinged here, and she's gonna tell you all of the problems with her and all the things that she's done, because she's calling people out for calling her names or something. Anyway, I'll rewind it just a touch there. That's because I don't want you to miss the beginning, because it's really quiet.
So I made MAGA big mad. And the sign of the lowest emotional intelligence is to make fun of someone's personal appearance and their physical attributes.
Now, mind you, the video previous to this, she's saying small men. Men.
So what have I done to my face? Baby, you can say a lot of things about me, but you cannot say that I'm ugly. What I've done to my face, everybody makes fun of my eyebrows. I've received so much hate in the last 3 days. My eyebrows, I have them tattooed, but these are my actual eyebrows. Like, those are my hairs. They're just, I just put them up because I like them up. And I have some Botox, but my face still moves. My eyebrows still move. And my lips are swollen right now because they're freaking out. And I have cold sores and cracked lips and all the things
That's
happening.
herpes.
I did get a lip filler about 1.5 years ago. But they're swollen right now because they're inflamed. And the amount of grown adults making fun of me for having braces is wild. But yeah, so let's just keep going, okay? I used to be 330 pounds. 330 pounds. I had a gastric sleeve done on my stomach in Tijuana, Mexico, no less. Best decision I ever made. And then after I lost 100 pounds, I had a full 360 tummy tuck done, which gave me my flat stomach, which I love. And I can see my vagina now, which is amazing to look down and to be able to see my vagina. But you know, I'm still a thick girl and I am 100% comfortable in my body and the way that it is. And yeah, I got some turkey arms and I got flabby thighs and I got a thick ass and I got some saggy titties that I want to have fixed eventually. But come up with something new, because making fun of people's looks, baby, I know I'm fine, okay?
That's why that one's
I
last.
don't quite know what to say to that one.
Yeah,
She
that's all
claimed that
subjective.
she could see her vagina.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't mean to laugh. In fact, I during the video that I'm trying to edit down, less than an hour at this point, that I'm putting together about this, my initial reaction was flabbergasted. Like, and then I went down a rabbit hole collecting these clips, and I got to tell you, I'm worried for her. I'm worried for her kids. I'm worried for her ex-husband. So
And everybody else like this.
I just what a sad individual, genuinely. I mean, look, this is someone who it's just a very insecure person with some serious issues going on. Like, but also make no mistake, like this is a product of the media. This is someone who is also unfortunately a product of the media. You know, she has been propagandized to the point of this like mental breakdown state. Yeah, is it entirely her fault? No, not really.
No.
So I do feel a bit sad for her, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's sad, yeah. I mean, look, love, seeing you for JJ, all right. Good for you. No one else wants to see it. Not really getting props for seeing your genitals. I can see my genitals.
I don't want to see them, so thanks. But the point,
or mine or hers.
Yes, but honestly,
are you discriminating against my genitals?
No, I don't
you got an OnlyFans, Nate? Is that what's happening here?
No.
Anyway,
I was asked to make a lonely fans.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it doesn't
really
they've seen the bodybuilding photos, mate.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about only elbows. So I'll just show you
only elbows. Yeah. I'm thinking about
this woman clearly had no parental guidance growing up. She's unmanageable. She needs medication or something. Yeah. She needs some good counsel. She needs some close friends. And when she read that note from her customer, it sounded like that customer genuinely cared about her, and wanted to just say, rather than ghosting you, I want to clearly explain why I'm not going to continue to patronize your business.
Yeah.
But I'm worried about you, and I wish you wouldn't do this. But she's clearly got no regulator. I mean, she's talking about bizarre, wild things that are going to damage her, have damaged her reputation, have damaged her business. I hope she thrives at Chipotle, and I hope that no customers walk in with a red MAGA hat on. So
me too.
It's too bad. She needs to get off TikTok. Maybe get in the Bible or get into some group therapy or something. I worry about those kids for sure.
Yeah, Chris, my friend, she sees a shrink.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Not all shrinks are alike, you know.
No, see the quality. This is what I'm worried about in this country, right? The quality of doctors that are being allowed to practice, whether it be mental health or physical health or whatever. I'm concerned because the minute you allow for DEI to influence anything that's being done, then not everybody's playing at the same level. So you end up with people who shouldn't be doing the profession they're doing.
And you also have a lot of them just affirming mental illness.
Then that's another problem, right? And so, but look, I'm going to say this: Chris, never go to TikTok. because everything, 85% of it is this nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a good, 10% of it is like goofy little dance numbers or whatnot.
Yeah,
and
my wife, I think my wife watches it, and the woman who comes and cleans our house, she's a TikTok superstar. Honestly, she gets thousands of views.
Oh wow!
But people send me links to TikTok. I can't open them. I don't have the app. I'm not interested.
Yeah, same.
I do see Telegram. Occasionally, people download the TikTok videos.
Yeah.
Put them on Telegram, which I recommend Telegram. But all this social media stuff is a time sink. We've spent a couple of hours here together, right? Yeah. It looks like she spends hours and hours and hours just ranting about stupid
by herself.
Yes.
And again, it worries me. She hasn't built up a huge following. I think that TikTok for her was basically the beginning of the end for her business. I think that's what happened.
Probably.
And again, it takes a little bit of circumvention to get to TikTok and then to be able to download the videos so you don't have to sign up for an account, because I have no interest in having the Chinese know all my stuff. So, but
Nate's right though. Nate's absolutely spot on. She has been propagandized, and there's no shortage of examples of outlets like MSNBC calling Trump rapist, fascist, Nazi, Hitler, and misogynist. Every buzzword she used, you can watch montages of those people calling him that. And there are still plenty of people that believe the very fine people hoax, that just haven't watched the next 20 seconds of that press conference, that don't know any better. And she's one of them. She's been propagandized, and we can thank Barack Obama for doing that for America by allowing propaganda, of the propagandization, I think, or whatever, of Americans. Our government, I'm like you, Nate, less regulation. I think there's been way too many conglomerates that have got some sort of immunity to propagandizing us, to regulating us and everything else. I'm just sick of it. I want the government and everything else out of my fridge. I want them out of my bedroom. I want them out of my backyard. I want them out of my media content. Yeah.
And out of your phone, out of your phone, out of your look,
out of my entertainment.
Yeah, really. You guys are right. And it's really strange. Initially I'm like, wow, lady, you blew up your business, and then I went down the rabbit hole. That I wasted the better part of 2 hours trying to, piece all that together, record a video about it. And I don't know how it'll do, because I'm not a reaction channel. I just thought it'd be fun for us to explore it here, because, it was relatively slow news day. And we got a bunch of super chats. So let's see what you guys
I know, I was literally just about to get to them. So